So good morning. What we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to add these two pieces of steel together because we want to answer the question, how long should the final length be? So how do we approach this? Well, we go and we take 9 foot 6 3/8 of an inch, and by the way, this part right here, that's known as a dash. It's not a subtraction sign. It's really meant to be a separator. So let's go back and we'll add those two fractions together. So we're going to add them together. 2 foot 7 3/4 of an inch. Here we go. So the first thing we want to do, let's go and change our color for a quick second here. First thing we want to do is we want to add the feet and inches together. So 9 plus 2 would be 11 feet. 6 plus 7 would be 13 inches. And then we'll put a little bracket in here because we're going to follow our bed mass rules and use 3/8 plus 3/4. So now we've got a priority to go and solve here. All right. So the problem here is we need to have the lowest common denominator. That would be between these two would be 2 times 4 would be equal to 8. So our multiplier for 4 would be 2. So let's rewrite that as 3/8 of an inch plus 3/8 of an inch plus bracket 3/4 times 2 over 2. I'm going to change here, and now we're going to get a result of 3/8 plus 2, 3 times 2 would be 6. 4 times 2, of course, would be 8. Because we now have the same common denominator, I can now go and add them together and get 9/8 of an inch. But wait a minute, that's the same as 1 1/8. How did I get that? Well, I took 9 over 8 and I wanted to subtract off 8 over 8 because how much is 8 over 8? It's equal to 1. So that gave me 9 minus 8 was 1/8 remaining, and I had 1 whole unit. That's where the 1 1/8 comes from. So now take 1 1/8 and I add that onto the 13 to give me 11 foot 14 1/8 of an inches. But wait a minute, let's recall that 14 is greater than how many inches are in a foot? Well, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. So I'm going to subtract 12 off of the 14, and I'm going to add 1 onto the 11. So I'm going to go 11 feet plus 1 foot dash. And I'm going to go 14 minus 12. And I'm going to still add on 1/8 of an inch. So now I've got 12 foot 2 1/8 of an inches is my actual answer of how long this steel should be. So the steel should be 12 foot 2 1/8 of an inches long when it's welded together. Have a great day.